Hey, it's me. Are you busy?
No, I just finished work and left the association. Why? Where are you?
I'm at an old record store. It's on Music Street in Bloomshore District.
Wow, today's a work day, yet our busy bee isn't holding the fort at Axo Hospital.
Even busy people need to take a break every now and then. If you're not preoccupied right now, would you like to walk around with me?
Sure. Send me your location.
I'll wait for you.
The address Zayne sent me is for a retro, nostalgic record store. When I find him, he's standing in a narrow aisle at the heart of the store, flitting through the CDs on the shelf.
You're here.
We've known each other for so long, but I never realized you enjoy collecting old CDs.
It only became a hobby yesterday. Before that, I only listened to them occasionally.
He holds up the 2 CDs in his hands, helping me to see their covers clearly.
Which one is better?
I don't recognize either of these singers. Wait, aren't these songs from several decades ago? I know even less about these ancient songs. Oh yeah, do you have a CD player at home?
Not yet. We can go pick one out together later.
Then, do you have any unique insights about music?
This interest is still in the development stage. It hasn't fully formed yet.
You're a quick learner. It's not too late now. Zayne sets down the disc. He massages his neck with his right hand, seemingly a bit tired.
I thought writing a paper while listening to music would be more inspiring.
I knew it. I knew it. Your biggest hobby is work.
If a hobby is something you willingly devote your entire life to, then I suppose it is.
So, does that mean my work is a hobby you can pour your heart and soul into?
Seems like I need a new hobby. When it comes to being dedicated to work, we're pretty much the same. I thought writing a paper while listening to music would be more inspiring.
I knew it. Writing a paper while listening to music? Won't it be difficult to stay focused?
Well then, do you have any suggestions other than music?
When there isn't an emergency, you can enjoy a glass of wine on the balcony.
Alcohol affects the central nervous system and the liver. Long-term consumption can lead to dependency. It's not worth the risk.
What about the long-term dangers of working at a desk?
A doctor doesn't treat himself.
You surely have a quick comeback. He points at the albums on the shelf.
Would you like to listen to them together?
I don't know if I'm imagining things, but Zayne's eyes seem to be brimming with anticipation. All right, but I'm not too familiar with these songs. Why don't you pick your favorite?
This one should do. It's a classic pop song. Aside from it being a classic, its singer is also a charismatic philanthropist.
He inserts the disc into the machine before giving me a pair of headphones. The music's powerful rhythm seeps through the headphones. Zayne, who might be influenced by the melody, taps his slender finger to the beat. When the song ends, Zayne takes off my headphones.
What do you think?
Do you want me to be honest?
You don't like it?
I quickly shake my head, clench my fist, and dramatically flex my arm. I mean, if this is my theme song, I could totally beat up a dangerous wanderer by myself.
You're very dramatic.
I thought Dr. Zayne was the kind of person who preferred calmer music.
You weren't expecting me to enjoy this genre?
But I'm grateful that I got to see another side of you today.
If we spend more time together, you'll discover even more sides of me.
Then you'll have to give yourself more breaks.
It would be even better if our vacations overlapped more often.
Oh, you should also learn how to play an instrument. It might be a great way to pass the time when you're free. If I remember correctly, you had an electric keyboard when we were young.
Yes, I took some lessons when I tried to get into music.
How much time did you spend on learning? What was it like?
I think it only lasted a month.
That's not a long time. What did the teacher say?
I think your suggestion about learning how to play an instrument is great. Let's check out the music store nearby.
Sure, we can pick one out together. This record store we're in can be found at a place commonly known as Music Street. Apart from the record store, there are many other music-related businesses nearby. The CD player's turntable stops. Zayne puts the disc back in its case and walks out of the store with me. The moment we step into the music store, a sales assistant enthusiastically greets us.
Are you here to pick out an instrument for your child? Such young parents. How old is your kid?
Yeah, I'm here to pick out an instrument for a child. I point at Zayne. It's for this big boy.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Follow me and take a look. We just got a new batch of electronic keyboards. They're perfect for beginners.
Do I look like I'm a father who forces his child to learn how to play an instrument?
I haven't even said anything yet.
This is our current best-selling instrument. Several customers have already pre-ordered it. Why don't you give it a try?
I gaze at Zayne. Surprisingly, Zayne doesn't hesitate and sits on the piano bench. His slender fingers land on the piano keys, fluid and elegant.
You have the perfect demeanor for a pianist.
Zayne performs Little Lamb.
What do you think?
You certainly have the poise of a master. I give him a thumbs up. And your skill level is the same as a child's. I walk over, take Zayne's hand, and gently squeeze his finger pulp. Ha 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 ha. I mean, this piece is too simple. I can't judge your skills based on that. Why don't you play something more complicated?
This is the only piece I can play. My teacher said I didn't have much talent for music, so my parents stopped insisting on it.
No wonder you evaded my question earlier. Is it too late to sign you up for some lessons?
Are there any other instruments that are suitable for beginners?
Are you a beginner? Please wait a moment.
When the sales assistant appears before us again, she is holding a rectangular wooden box.
This is a thumb piano, also known as a kalimba. The 17-key model is relatively simple and perfect for beginners.
Zayne takes the kalimba and plays a few notes. The small wooden instrument rests in his palm, almost like he's playing with a toy.
Why are you trying not to laugh? If you have something to say it.
No, it's nothing. The kalimba really suits you. I've always wanted to start a band. So, please, I welcome you, Mr. Zayne Lincoln's future outstanding kalimba artist, to join me.
Sure. I'll let you deal with the audience members who criticize my skills.
You're already worrying about that before your debut?
I'm learning from my past mistakes.
Then again, I've only read about kalimbas. I haven't tried one yet.
If someone practiced with me when I was young, I wouldn't only know Little Lamb.
Zayne hands the kalimba to the sales assistant.
If it's not too much trouble, we'll take this.
Once we're home, I eagerly grab the bag with the kalimba.
You're more excited than me.
How about we practice together and then form a duet band?
Aren't you afraid the audience will all leave?
Don't be so hard on yourself. I'll be there for you.
All right. We've been walking around for a while now. Do you want to eat something?
Did you forget how this is my home?
Someone ate an entire box of chocolates at my place last time. Should I say something about that too?
Get the pack of pancakes on the second shelf of the fridge. The ones on the first shelf are about to expire. Zayne heads to the kitchen as if he's lived here his whole life, while I sit on the couch and take out the kalimba. I casually play a few keys and the room is filled with chiming sounds of some single notes. I pick up my phone again and search for kalimba sheet music. I awkwardly play along by following the simplified notation.
You've been holding it since you came home. Is it that fun?
I'm in the zone. An internet post says that the perfect time to play a kalimba is during a sunset. You get some friends together to listen to its melodies and reminisce about the past. The light of the setting sun shines in through the window and bathes Zayne's face in a golden glow. Zayne sits down, propping his head with one hand, watching me.
An activity like that sounds blue.
How so?
The premise of recounting the past is knowing the impossibility of having a shared future together. Otherwise, the future should be the topic, not what's past. Right?
future is full of uncertainties. Unlike the past, when recalling things that have already happened, you can always feel a sense of inevitability like fate. I really want to try playing an instrument while I'm in the wilderness, bathed in the setting sun. We could also climb a mountain, or go to the beach, playing music and reminiscing along the way. Distracted, I messed up the notes. What is supposed to be a flowing melody becomes a chaotic discord.
Listening to music like that might even bring back memories of one's childhood nightmares.
Himph! Like those nightmares you have during piano lessons.
Let me give it a go.
I hold the kalimba up high, trying to keep it out of his reach. You're always in the hospital. If you don't go out more often, you'll start aging prematurely.
So if I'm really old, will it be easier for you to take my things?
When he reaches for the kalimba, I raise my hand and hold it even higher.
You've gotten better at being mischievous.
Then I gracefully retreat until I reach the back of the couch. As long as it works.
Let me give it a go.
Here. Zayne takes the kalimba and examines it for a while.
You can record a piece and use it as an alarm.
Can I play something for you then?
I have reason to believe you'll choose a dynamic and dramatic piece.
Why do you always misunderstand me? I'm just trying to help. How about going with the piece I just learned to play? Zayne returns the kalimba and, much to my surprise, takes out his phone and hits the record button. I play the song from memory, but Zayne's recording makes me nervous, and I end up playing a few wrong notes. That doesn't count, let me try again. Zayne pauses the recording, then replays it. He chuckles when he hears me say, "That doesn't count."
Let's use this. It's good.
Seeing that I'm still engrossed in playing the kalimba, Zayne sits beside me and picks up the manual from the table to read. It doesn't seem too hard. What kind of music do you want to hear? I can play it for you.
You mastered it so quickly?
Those who can only play Little Lamb have no right to judge me.
Then play a piece that will help me focus enough to finish this 15-page instruction manual.
I repeatedly pressed the keys that sounded pleasant to me earlier, watching his reaction as I do so. The result disappoints me. There's not even a hint of appreciation on Zayne's face. It sounds pretty good, right? You're so focused.
Giving a performer your attention is a way to show basic respect.
He reaches out and I unconsciously let the kalimba slip into his palm.
How did you play that piece just now?
Are you talking about the one you heard when you left the kitchen? I maneuver his hand on the kalimba, positioning his thumb on the appropriate keys. First, press this. And then you press that one. He follows the sheet music for a while, but even then he can't recreate a complete melody. No, this note is wrong. I place my thumb on his, teaching him to play each note.
It's almost like you're teaching a child.
Do you have a better idea? Zayne lifts his thumb and presses it on mine, pushing my finger pulp onto the key. With his warm finger pulp covering mine, he guides me to play Little Lamb. You've mastered this children's song to perfection. Are you planning to make it your signature piece?
It's enough to cheer you up, no?
If you're trying to cheer me up, it might work today, but probably not tomorrow.
I see you can be very demanding.
Zayne hands the kalimba back to me.
If you like it that much, go on playing it.
You said earlier that I was performing. Zayne smiles, stands up, and walks to the kitchen. Where are you off to?
Performing can also drain energy, so I'll help the two of us recharge. Someone has been plucking away for a while now. Why don't you take a break?
I'm not done practicing yet. I can't rest.
Are you neglecting sleep and your meals now? Anyone home?
Did I play like I was plucking away? Or is there something wrong with a certain doctor's ears?
Go on, keep playing. It sounds very nice.
Could you hum along while I play?
Maybe next time, we can try a different piece. We didn't get the chance to do this when we were young, but we can now.
I want to hear a maestro perform, specifically the one who specializes in playing Little Lamb.
It would be my honor. You didn't want to listen to me play at all. It's just an excuse for you to mess with me. I wonder if the little lamb in the song is as lively as you.
The Little Lamb is your only audience. You're not going to chase her away, are you?
How could I do such a thing? She's too cute.
With Zayne around, we eventually finish all the desserts. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the kalimba nearby and pick it up again.
I can give it to you if you like it.
I'll buy another one myself. This one is more important to you. After all, it'd be great if our great Dr. Zayne had something he truly enjoyed doing besides work. This is also important to me as well.
I have many things that I enjoy. Like right now.
I purposefully glance at the empty plate. I believe you. As I speak, I casually press a few more keys.
You mentioned wanting to go up to the mountain, or head to the beach, playing music and reminiscing under the setting sun. You don't need to climb a mountain to see the sunset. You don't have to go to another place to reminisce either.
The twilight, akin to the melted gold foil on a piece of chocolate, spills into the room and faintly illuminates Zayne's face. You're implying here and now, right?
It depends. There's no right or wrong answer, correct?
That's true. But it's not entirely accurate to say it depends. I think it needs to be it depends on the person.
Then we should modify the topic we discussed earlier. Recounting the past doesn't necessarily mean there's no future. And the future might not necessarily be full of uncertainties.
At least for the two of us, we know what's inevitable in our future. Zayne and I exchange a glance, a silent understanding passing between us. When he opens his arms to me, I also open mine and fall into his embrace. The sunset is warm. Just like him.